Hey, Wagwan people, Crypto Yard representing. Let's jump into this one because, as promised, I'm making another video on Impermax finance. So this is my fourth video in a month time, guys. In 1 month, I've made 4 videos about this project because I'm so bullish on this one. Like super bullish. As you can see, the last video was made a week ago, and as you can see here, it says airdrop imminent. Now that airdrop has now happened. But guys, let's look at this. When I first made this video, there was 1.5 million locked when it comes to total value. And you can see that the supplied amount was 1.28. So 1.2 million. But if we go there today, guys, this is 7.3 million locked and 5 million total supplied. So this is what people has loaned out on the platform, and the reason why it's gone up that much. And this is just nothing compares to what this is going to go to in my estimation, guys. But anyway, the reason why it's gone up this much is because, as you can see here, look at these ridiculous percentages they're giving you here if you was to supply any of these tokens here. And this is a single token. We're not even talking about when you use the LP token to leverage, because the farming amount is just ridiculous. But let's look at this, guys. 183%. If you used to do Despair, it's 192. Free if you used to use IMX, you could see 308. Even if you was to use, where is WBTC? You're getting 234% APY. Well, I think I should call it APR because it is variable and it goes up and down. But this is basically what it's been at for the past 3 days, because they've only launched 3 days now. Well, not this bit, but this one here. But basically, this is what it's been like for the 3 days. And for those of you that would want to go ahead and claim your tokens, all you had to do, or all you would have had to done, was to have $951 minimum in LP tokens on Uniswap. This you couldn't have been using these LP tokens to farm or any other thing with any other contract. You just had to have it there as a LP token in order to gain 0.3% interest or profit from Uniswap. And you can come here, you'll see a tab. Let me just drag this up. If you was to come to the app, you will see a tab right here. Because of claim, it's not showing for me, but you will see a tag which says claim, and you'll be able to claim 400 IMX token. And currently, guys, this is valued at 71 cents. And guys, this is how you know that this is, because what you have to do, what they've done, which is very clever, is make sure that you have to come to the app to claim. So when you come to this app and you claim, and you're like, you know what, let me do some research about this project since I've never heard about it. You are going to be reeled in if you're if you're someone like myself. You're going to be like, And this is why it's gone up already in 2 days. But as I said, this is nothing. I'm expecting, like, I'm going to say it on the conservative side, I'm expecting like 500 million to be locked in this, like, in months, if not less, to come, guys. But yeah, you would have come here to do your transaction to claim your free tokens. I would have seen that, what? 400, which is like $300 right now. But if we was to go back to the charts here, a lot of these projects, when they launched, because this is during TGE, you could see it went up all the way to 83 cents. When they launch, it would come down all the way here, and they'll stay here, probably go down lower and lower and lower. For this one, as I said, 3 days, less than 3 days. It's like 70 hours now since they've launched. And you can see it's back to where the price was when it first launched. And this, as I said, this will only go up. Because, guys, let me just show you what I'm doing here. All right, so with the USDC, you can see, like, if you was to lend, so lending, I'm currently lending what, $2,000 in USDT, and you can see that the net APY, so when you put them together, that's free. This is ridiculous. It's 390%, and I'm gonna show you this live as well, you know, guys, like how much you can earn using this app here just to leverage or to borrow and to lend. Because what I've done as well, and I've only used like $1,200 worth of LP tokens. So I would think it was 600 of each. when it comes to USDC and USDT, guys. And because I've leveraged, let me see how much I've leveraged it up. I've leveraged up all to what, 16x, because it can go all the way up to 20x, guys. So because I've done that, you can see that the amount it's saying I've got here is 20,000, even though, so my total debt, and don't worry about this, especially when it comes to this pair, because it's going to be very hard for you to get liquidated, because obviously they're not going to diverge far from each other or even amongst themselves, right? Because this is a stablecoin pair. And you can see if I wanted to repay, I guess I would have to repay this much, which means I would still keep my leverage position. But if I was to go here and say, all right, I no longer want to leverage, and you must remember that there's $1,200 here, yeah? So let me say I go here and I want to deleverage everything I want to get out of this app. Click max, and you can see that I'll be paying back, even though it says I'm paying back $10,000 and $9,000 respectively. You can see that this is what I'm gonna receive back one in total. So because I'm receiving 921 USDC and $101 USDT in total, that's what, $1,022. So I would have only lost like, is that correct? I would have only lost like $200, but because I'm getting so much profits here when it comes to the percentages, that it's already been offset. And if you was to look at this here, where it's 700, as I said, $500 this is, guys. So I've earned just by leveraging and using that leverage, because the higher you leverage is the more IMX token you'll be able to earn. And also when you borrow, that helps as well, helps you to earn more IMX token. As I said, there's going to be a vault for those of us that probably don't want to farm. But this is like what, currently this is like $500 in what, in 70 hours, guys. In less than 3 days, I've made $500. And if you was to, well, if you wanted to do the math, and let's say, so I've made $300. If you was to take away the $200 that I'm gonna have to pay back when I deleverage, so I've made $300 in 3 days just using $1,200. This is ridiculous. So imagine if I'd used 10 times this. Imagine if I had 10,000. That would have meant I've made $3,000 in 3 days. Guys, it's ridiculous. And I'm like, what? I mean, let me show you another pair. Let me show you the double BTC ETH pair, which I've used to leverage as well, but I've done that with 4x. And the next thing I should tell you guys is, if you see this utilization rate is at 100% like it is for some, then you won't be able to leverage. You're going to have to wait until the utilization rate drop down to like where it is now currently for both these pairs. But I guess if you was to go back to the USDC, USDT pair, you see that it's up 99. It's basically, it's filled. So if you used to come here and deposit, you wouldn't be able to leverage. You'll have to wait until its utilization rate has dropped down to 98%, 95%, depending on how much money you deposited here. But as I said, you can always go ahead and lend. Or you can just use your LP token and I think you would be, I'm trying to think if you'll be able to borrow from it without leveraging it. I'm not sure, but yeah, let me show you now. So as I said, I wanted to show you guys something live. So for this one, so I would say $3,500 worth of WBTC is what I've got, since you can see that total here. And because of 4x leverage, my total collateral is shown as $28,000, but really and truly it's $7,000 in LP tokens that I've put in. So that would have been $3,500 each when it comes to WBTC and ETH. But let's look at this now, guys. All right, let me quickly refresh this, because sometimes it needs a refreshing to show the right amount. Why is it saying connect? Okay. All right, let's go to the lending. All right, guys, so this is going to be what? This is going to be like 58,000. If you was to start it from here, this would be 58,000 Satoshi, right, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this would be 58,800 Satoshis. And what time is it? It's 9:44. So we're going to come back here in 10 minutes to see how much Satoshi I've earned just by supplying $9,000 worth of BTC. So in 10 minutes time, we'll come back. I'm going to pause this video. So we've got 500. We're just using the end bit, since it won't come all the way up here. I wish it would, but it's not. So currently 58,800 Satoshi is what I've got here. And we'll come back. Let me just drag this down You can see it's 9:45 on the 2nd of May. And in 10 minutes, so at 9:55, I'll be back and we'll refresh and we'll see how much this 58,000 Satoshi is gone up by, just to show you how much I've earned in 10 minutes because of this insane APY. If you was to supply, which is 234%. I mean, at one point it was up. This is showing net amount, obviously, because the one for ETH is 128, so combined is 178. But we're just going to try and do it with this one only. So we're saying 234% currently. And as I said, we'll come back at 9:55. So while we're here waiting, guys, what I should tell you, well, what I think is clever that I've done is to go ahead and lend, even though I'm farming, I'm borrowing because I've done this leverage. The good thing is to offset the borrowing percentage, which as you can see here would be 284%. To offset that, I've gone, this is the reason why I've supplied, this is the reason why I've lent. So when I showed you earlier on that, hey, that $500 because of the borrowing percentage would only be $300 because profits I would have made. And I said only, and as I've told you, that's $1,200 that's made $300 in 3 days. So when you've done this now, obviously because you're getting profits here because you've lent out and the borrowers are having to pay you these profits, then you've offset that borrowing API that you'd be paying out. So if I was to do this with the USDC pair, which I am doing, but not as much as this one, then that would mean that, yeah, I am definitely still making $500 in 3 days. But as I've shown you here, guys, we're going to refresh this as soon as this clock gets to 55 to see this last 3 digits here, which is 58,000 Satoshis, 58,800. Let's go ahead and do that now anyways. So let's refresh. We come back and see what that's turned into. So we click on the lending tab and you can see that's turned into 597. And I've already set the thing up here. So that's in 10 minutes, guys. Where's that calculator? So as you can see, we had this here. So this would have been worth $33 currently at 588 when we started off 10 minutes ago. And now if we go to 597, it is worth, it doesn't look that fantastic when you do it like that. So wait. So let's go back here. Where is it? So we had 588 and it's now turned into 597. And that I know why I got confused. So 588, so, and bear in mind, this is just $3,500, guys. 588, 326, 597. So what was it? 26. So I've earned 50 cents in 10 minutes. Right? What am I doing, man? Come on. 588, 26, 597. Yeah, so that's 51 cents I've earned in 10 minutes, guys. So 51 times, so 10, there's 60, right? So times 6, 5, 30. So that's $3 per hour. Just over $3 per hour I would be making. 3 times 24, we're going to call it $75, right? Is that correct? Let's call it $70. I'll be making $70 per day just... And my math sucks, but I think I've got it right in the end. So I'm going to be making $70 in profits just by supplying 9,000. I said it was $9,000 per day, guys. I'm making $70. You can't get this anywhere else, basically, is what I'm saying. And yeah, 249% per day is all we need to pay attention to. So it all depends on how much money you decided to put into here. But hey man, $70, $490 per week. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. And if I were you, I would go ahead and purchase some of these tokens, some of these IMX tokens, because I think it's still cheap. Let's just see if I can get to here to refresh. See if it's gone down or up while we're here. But yeah, I'm thinking it's definitely going to go up. But oh, well, there you go, guys. Wow, look at that. Hey, man, so that $500 that I said I earned has now probably gone up to 550 or something like that. And did I also show you like how much I've made in 3 days? And this was with less because I've only just added some this yesterday. So if you was to go to farming, you would see here that I've got 900 and let me refresh again. So yeah, 998, which is like currently, so that's going to be currently $840. Was it 84 cents or 82? It was 82. So we're going to be, let's call it $800 is what I've made in less than 3 days by just, and this is just all from the leveraging, guys. And how much did I leverage? It would have been $3,000. Well, let's call it $3,500 is what I would have leveraged. And I've earned myself $800 in 3 days. This is ridiculous. I mean, I know that the more people that gets into this, the lower it will go. But even if it was to go to, let's say, 50% for the supply, because obviously people are going to come and they're going to leverage, so they're going to need to borrow as well to gain more IMX tokens, which is what I'm trying to stack right now. So because of that, it's not like it's going to go low, because you definitely have people borrowing and people lending. So this is why the rates will be variable. But I'm thinking, even if it's at 50%, guys, even if it's at 30, 20, you're not getting that anywhere else. All right? Yeah, man. So people, it's Crypto Yardie representing, and I'm sorry for going on and on about this project, but I'm very bullish on it, and I'm expecting that I'll be doing more videos on this one as it grows. All right, people, Crypto Yardie representing, and we are out here. See me? Boom!